Hi friends, I'm Sophia. Welcome back to Pixelpalette Dream Home. They say that elegance is the only beauty that never fades, and nowhere is that truer than in a home layered with history. Today we are embracing the season of renewal with our theme, Effortless Elegance Spring Cottage Farmhouse. We aren't just decorating, we are curating a sanctuary. We're exploring how to weave soft linens, chipped ironstone, and garden-fresh blooms into a tapestry of memories. If you love homes that feel lived in and loved, please gently tap that subscribe button. Let's build a community that values the past. Now let's open the door to a home that tells a story. There is a profound tranquility in a room that doesn't try too hard. We begin in the living area where the focus is on soft vintage. Think of the tactile pleasure of a washed denim slipcover on an English roll-arm sofa or the inviting texture of a chunky wool throw. We are moving away from heavy industrial farmhouse looks and returning to the romance of the cottage. Notice the use of faded chintz and needlepoint, fabrics that might remind you of your grandmother's parlor, yet they feel incredibly fresh when bathed in spring sunlight. It's about creating a space so comfortable that it practically hugs you. It is often the smallest details that hold the greatest value. In these vignettes, we see the curator's hand at work. A pair of Staffordshire spaniels guarding the mantelpiece isn't just decor, it's a nod to Victorian loyalty. We see nesting tables holding ginger jar lamps in quiet corners where a violin rests, waiting for a melody. These spaces are perfect for displaying your collections. Whether it's leather-bound books or a simple crock filled with pussy willow, these arrangements ground us. When you look at your shelves, do you see merchandise or do you see your life's journey reflected back at you? Speaking of life's journey, I have to pause and share something truly touching. I asked you recently about the heirloom items you could never part with, and your stories brought tears to my eyes. Judy Brown shared that she couldn't live without brass candlesticks, baskets, and clay pots, noting they've been part of her life for 53 years. Judy, that is half a century of memories attached to those beautiful objects. And I loved a story from Osmana, who shared that. For her 20th anniversary, her husband visited an antique shop looking for something small. Instead, he found a 1945 porcelain lamp that he said spoke to him, telling him that she would love it. She calls the lamp an 85-year-old gentleman, and now her children joke about who will inherit the lamp Mom loves so much. That is what this channel is about. It's not about trends, it's about the emotional connection we have with our homes. If you have an object that speaks to you, let me know in the comments below. let's move into the heart of the home. The Spring Cottage kitchen is a workspace that celebrates the art of homemaking. We are looking at utilitarian beauty, yellowware mixing bowls stacked high, tarnished copper kettles whistling on a vintage enamel stove, and the simple, honest grace of a butcher block island. There is a robust, hard-working quality here. These aren't pristine showrooms. They are spaces where bread is kneaded and jam is preserved. If you are planning kitchen remodeling estimates this year, consider restoring original features rather than replacing them. The patina of usage is what gives a kitchen its soul. Just off the kitchen, the pantry and utility areas remind us of a time when preservation was a way of life. We see the charm of bulk storage, burlap sacks of potatoes, glass jars of preserved peaches, and stoneware pickling crocks. Even the cleaning supplies like a hand-tied corn broom or a tin of soap have an aesthetic quality. It's a return to basics. Organizing your home with such intentionality not only looks beautiful, but can also be a form of mindfulness. It ensures that everything you own serves a purpose, keeping your sanctuary clutter-free and serene. The dining room is where we break bread and share our lives. For spring, we are stripping back the formality and embracing effortless hosting. Imagine a table set with mismatched ironstone, heavy linen napkins rolled in silver rings, and garden-fresh viburnum or stock flowers overflowing from a soup tureen. We see the Welsh dresser displaying blue willow china, a classic pattern that never ages. Whether it's a full Sunday roast or a simple afternoon tea with bone china cups, the atmosphere is hospitable. Securing these fragile treasures with proper homeowner's insurance is wise, but using them daily is essential. Don't save the good china for a day that may never come. Today is a special occasion. The entryway sets the tone for the entire home. In our cottage farmhouse, this space bridges the gap between the outdoors and the in. We see practical elegance, an antique oak hall tree holding a straw gardener's hat, a ceramic umbrella stand shaped like an elephant, or a demi-lune table with a guest book waiting to be signed. It's about receiving guests with grace. Even the mudroom, with its Wellington boots and cast-iron doorstops, has a rustic charm. These transitional spaces deserve just as much attention as your living room as they welcome you into your safe haven. As we retreat to the private quarters, the world slows down even further. The bedroom and hobby corners are deeply personal. We see the intricate details of a Singer featherweight sewing machine, a machine that likely stitched the clothes of a generation. We see the delicate femininity of a vanity table with crystal perfume bottles and the comfort of a wedding ring quilt displayed on a walnut rack. These are spaces for rest and creation. Whether you are quilting, gardening, or simply reading by the light of a vintage oil lamp, these moments of solitude are vital for our well-being. Finally, we end with the unique treasures that make a house a home. The collection of miniature glass animals catching the light, the gentleman's shaving stand with a badger hairbrush, or the simple joy of a sun porch at golden hour. Imagine sitting on a white wicker swing, surrounded by wisteria, sipping lemonade. It is the epitome of effortless living. Creating a home like this isn't about spending a fortune. It's about curating a life that feels authentic to you. It's about layering the past with the present to create a future filled with peace. Thank you so much for walking through these rooms with me today. I hope you found inspiration to dust off your own heirlooms and give them pride of place. If you enjoyed this tour, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the world of beautiful, nostalgic design. Until next time, may your home be filled with effortless elegance and timeless love. Bye for now.